Many of you think that it requires a lot of money to start a side hustle, but in reality, these side hustles I'm about to talk about today requires $0. They can also potentially replace your current job. Some of these side hustles I'm about to list can make you well over 6 figures plus per year. So let's get right into it. Here are 10 side hustles you can do to make money from home. Number 1, your own clothing store. Now you're probably thinking, my own clothing store? Doesn't that require inventory? Doesn't that require money up front? Doesn't that require all these logistics that I gotta go through? Believe it or not, $0 to start. Have you ever heard of the website called Printful or Teespring, for example? From these websites, you can create your custom owned t-shirts, right? Mark up the price of whatever you have it set at. Let's say, for example, you want to sell a meme, right? Or your own clothing brand. In these websites, you don't need to buy inventory. You just mark up your price from the cost of the product. Now, if a shirt on printful.com costs $20, this video is not sponsored, by the way, you mark up your cost maybe $30, $35, that's $15 profit. But here's the thing, you're not selling it from the Printful website, for example. You will create your own Shopify website. You create your own Shopify website, customize it, make it look like your own. There's a way to connect the Printful to your Shopify website so it looks like it's not from Printful. Every time somebody buys something from your Shopify website, it looks like they're buying from your store, but in reality it's being bought from Printful. They create the shirt for you, pack it, ship it, fulfill it, customer service, all that. All you gotta do is promote. You never have to worry about cost of inventory, and you never really have to pay a dime out of pocket. That's a good one, right? And you don't have to do shirts. You could do all types of clothing, hoodies, joggers. You can even take it to a level if you wanna sell pillows, for example. The possibilities are endless. Number 2 on the list, script writer. And when I say script writer, it could be a script for anything. It could be a script for TikTok. It could be a script for YouTube. There's a lot of people out there that want scripts, that need scripts for making content. Let's say you're doing an informative video on YouTube, right? Whatever video you want to create, there's people out there that you can hire, literally on Fiverr, Upwork, that will do research on your behalf and create a script for you. And they charge anywhere between $200, $300, $400 to $500, even $1,000. It could be from an informative video just like this one. This is coming off the top of the dome in my heart right now. This ain't no script. But the people you watch on YouTube, a lot of them hire script writers. And that's okay. They're delegating it. They're playing it smart. Time is your most valuable asset, right? There's people also out there that write skits for YouTubers, for TikTokers, for Facebook. If that's something that you want to do and you want to make the $200, $300, $400, $500, even $1,000 per script, start showcasing your work on Fiverr. Start on Fiverr, start on Upwork, look for work, build your portfolio. Number 3 on the list, YouTube. There's so many ways to go about this. You can do it like me, how I make this type of content, finance, entrepreneurship, mindset, and like I said in other videos, have a niche, find a niche, and ride with that. And if you didn't want to put a face to the case, if you don't want to show your face, you can start a cash cow channel. Let's say you do a YouTube channel of showcasing celebrities' mansions. How it works is you hire a narrator. You either find the content yourself, the visuals, or you hire someone to find that and do that on your behalf. And then you get a script and you put it all together. I mean, you could even be the narrator yourself, but you put it all together and it's like showcasing Taylor Swift's house, for example, right? I don't even know why I'm using Taylor Swift, because my girlfriend was listening to her album and it's just showcasing Taylor Swift's house. Taylor Swift, that's been a global icon for many years, you know, just something like that. She lives in Beverly Hills. I don't know where she lives, but that's just an example. And you can create a whole channel just showcasing celebrity houses. And you never have to show your face. But understanding YouTube is a long game. You're not gonna make money right away. Stay consistent, post quality content, continue to get better. There's no telling. Some channels blow up faster than others. And there's some channels that just take a year, 2 years, 3 years. But that's up to you. Just know what you're signing up for when it comes to YouTube. It's a slow growth. Number 4 on the list, TikTok. You're probably wondering, can you even make money on TikTok? Because most of these people are just posting stuff and not really making money. Well, they do have some type of revenue share, and if you post consistently and you get great views, you get a little bit of cash. But the way that you actually make money from TikTok is brand deals. You may ask, what is a brand deal? A brand deal is simply me grabbing this camera. Canon hits me up and is like, hey SnewJ, we want you to promote this camera on your TikTok. And I'm like, okay, bet. I get creative, I create a TikTok, and I do it in an organic way, or however way you want to do it. You could be promotional, but I like to do things organically. I showcase their product, you know, link in the bio, all that. tags. And from that little brand deal, depending on how many followers you have, from your engagement to views to interactions, these brands can pay you anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000+ per brand deal. Do you know how many TikTok creators quit their current jobs because of TikTok? Almost every creator that's doing well on TikTok has brand deals, has partnerships. Let's say you're a musician on a TikTok platform, right? And you're just promoting your music, but the thing is, you're promoting your music, you're getting the views, and that traffic, those interactions are migrating to your Spotify, to your Apple Music. And Spotify and Apple Music, they pay you. And that's just a perfect example of how TikTok can make you money. Brand deals, or taking them to other platforms like Spotify, if you're a musician, Apple Music, or even YouTube. You can start a YouTube and get paid more because your TikTok got blown up. It's a faster growth than YouTube, I'll tell you that, because the algorithm is crazy. Here's a quick tip. You gotta catch a viewer in the first 3 seconds. So when they're on TikTok and they see your video, those first 3 seconds, which is the hook, you gotta catch them. And when you get them, the TikTok algorithm will notice that and push your content out more, and that becomes more views, more followers, more traction, which means more brand deal opportunities and more money. Next on the list is YouTube video editor. You can make decent amount of money as a video editor. My video editors charge between $200 to $300 to $400, $500 per video. It just depends on how long the video is and how much work they're putting into the edits. If this is a skill you can acquire, it's not so hard to learn how to edit videos, but if it's something that you're interested in, learn how to use Final Cut Pro, learn how to use Adobe Premiere. Practice makes perfect. It's not gonna be easy at the start, but once you get the hang of it, and especially if you're a visionary, you're great at storytelling, you have a sense of humor, you can be really well diverse in this space. Or if you wanna think larger scale, you can have a team of video editors and just delegate it and give them work, and you take a percentage of each video editor. I'm just trying to activate your mind, that's it, but there's a lot of money to be made. Number 6 on the list, a brand deal manager. Now, you probably haven't heard about this before. What a brand deal manager is they connect the influencer to a specific brand, where a brand will pay them to promote their product, just like I was talking about the TikTok situation, but you're the manager, you're the middleman, you're connecting influencers with brands. For example, Essentia, right? Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Let's say I'm SnewJ's brand manager, right? I'm like, yo, SnewJ, I'm gonna get you a brand deal. Brand manager contacts Essentia, is like, hey, SnewJ, he has 1 million subscribers, he's getting this amount of views and engagement per video. You guys want to do a brand deal? Essentially, like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then the manager is like, okay, you want to do it for $2,000? He could do a 30-second post. And they're like, yeah, let's do it for $2,000. The brand manager takes 20% of that $2,000 and the rest goes to SnewJ. It's a lot of talking on the phone, it's a lot of texting and emailing, but it's in high demand. It's where the world is. Number 7 on the list, YouTube thumbnail artist or graphic designer. Like I've said before, a thumbnail is one of the most important thing about a YouTube video, if not the most important thing about a YouTube video, because it's what people see before they click on the video. If the thumbnail ain't popping, if it looks too messy, nobody clicking on that video. If you're able to create beautiful thumbnails, I think it's a high demand hustle, because if you're really good at thumbnails and you can learn, you will have a lot of clients. You'll be able to charge anywhere from $20, $30, $40, $50, $100, depending on how great your thumbnails are. Thumbnails usually take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. That's just based off my experience, and I'm pretty good at making thumbnails. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good. But I still hire thumbnail artists, graphic designers to make it for me. And you can obviously promote your work on Fiverr, you could obviously promote your work on Upwork. I think you should hit your favorite creators up, or whoever is making content, and offer to make thumbnails for them. Charge them your rate, whatever that is, $20, $30, $40, $50. It's competitive. If you're reliable, your turnaround time is fast, these creators will love working with you. Number 8 on the list, TikTok repurposer. I don't even know if that's a word. Someone that can create content for you, like rip out your videos from YouTube, whatever platform, and create TikToks for you, or reels or shorts. Edit it by putting text on the screen and, you know, little visuals here and there. Everybody's using TikTok nowadays. Everybody's looking at reels. Everybody's watching shorts. So there's an opportunity there to learn that. For example, you can hit somebody up and be like, hey, I watch your YouTube channel, whoever it may be. This particular person on YouTube, you hit them up and you're like, hey, I love your YouTube videos. Let me repurpose it for you. That way I can create your own TikTok channel, and each video you can charge charge, you know, whatever fee you feel like is comfortable. Obviously, the more experienced you are, the more you can charge. I know there's people out there charging $100 per TikTok, $50 per TikTok. It's really up to the experience and quality of work. But if you're offering a whole service, for example, of creating somebody else's TikTok for them and running it, I'm pretty sure you can charge a great amount. Number 9 on the list, Discord moderator. Anybody can be a moderator. There's people out there that will just moderate chats depending on how active a chat is. If there's a live stream going on, whatever the case may be, somebody's there making sure everyone's following the rules. No one's saying anything out of the norm. And these moderators get paid, you know, $200, $300 per week. For example, there's NFT moderators and like actual moderators that have a set schedule. Let's say they work a 9 to 5, 8 hours a day. They're moderating that active chat to answer any questions, to inform anybody about any upcoming events or announcements, just making sure everything's aligned, everything's secured, and people pay for that. Number 10 on the list, coaching. You could be a mindset coach, whatever the case may be. You got experience, you feel like you got that knowledge, you feel like you can help people, sell your services, reach out to people, create content revolving around your coaching. For example, my buddy Marcel, he's a life coach, he's a success coach, no certificate is needed. He's doing online live seminars, talking to people on the phone, FaceTime, doing 30-minute sessions, 1-hour sessions. This guy's probably charging 6 figures for a session. For example, I talked to this financial coach that helps me sometimes. He charges $350 per hour. It's very beneficial to both parties because one is getting paid, which is you could be the coach, and the other one's getting valuable information that can help excel them and give them so much value to whatever it is they're trying to get into. Those are 10 side hustles you could do from home with $0. Always think about, how can I get better? How can I innovate? How can I learn? How can I grow? How can I maximize my time? So keep striving for excellence. No hesitation on the mind.
You tell me I'm something you need, but baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah. Why you gotta be so naive? If I treat you like one I don't want, then you know I'm just so hard to please. I lie to your face to get what I want, babe.